We are back. PayPal rallying more than 20% over the past year. Today, Guggenheim says it's time to step on the sidelines. Analyst downgrades that stock to a neutral, removes price target as well. Call of the day is what it is. We've had a lot of love on this desk for it. Carrie, you own it, and it's one of your bigger positions.
It is.
Time to get to the sidelines now or no?
No, we don't think so. So the negative story is competition. There has been competition. It is an enormous marketplace. PayPal, first mover advantage. They keep expanding the marketplace. And you see how they report the expansion of Venmo, and they bring out new services, and you just can't be critical about how they progressed.
Critical. They're not critical, right? They say great company.
Okay.
But maybe the risk-reward now looks balanced.
I get that. They talk about China. They talk about offshore payments and how they don't have a big enough presence, or they've tried and it's not working well. I don't believe that. I think they've got an enormous opportunity overseas. It's 20% of their.
So why are you concerned with a 17 multiple on the S&P, but this one sells at 31 times forward? Like, do you look at price to earnings growth? Like, what makes you say one is too expensive but one's not?
On that, and to that question, they do suggest that the good news that you lay out and the better part of the story as well is reflected in the valuation.
Well, so I think that, to your point, what we think about is whether the earnings for a company, we look at individual companies, will be better than expectations. So if we can make a case that PayPal will earn more than the market believes, then we think it's still attractive.
I agree with you on the stock, by the way.
And on the market as a whole, I think that it's possible that the market, the S&P 500, may not earn as much as the, sort of the market is believing, and that's why I'm worried about how high it gets. But with this stock, I think that there is a lot of runway because the expectations are not really high enough.
Yeah, this is a company that's positioned for 15 to 20% sustained revenue growth. This is a company that in this quarter was negatively impacted by eBay weakness and by currency headwinds. And the rising dollar, the sustained rising dollar over the last couple of quarters has impacted. This is a company, though, that, to your point, Venmo continues to increase. They've got new partnerships with Visa, with MasterCard. So this is a company where I think you have to focus longer term on that sustained revenue growth and just acknowledge, yes, there was softness in transaction volume at eBay. Yes, there was the currency headwind, but I don't think that's a reason to believe that it can't be $100 stock.
He jumped off the train, right?
I did.
You used to own
I agree with Guggenheim on this one. I think that this has had a great run. This was a $75 stock not that long ago. Now it's up at 90, and you start looking at it. And to Josh's point, he talked about multiples. You guys had a great discussion on that. I don't even worry about that. I just feel like the positives are there right now. And I'm waiting for a pullback because I don't know how it gets up and through this 95 area. We had great options coming in every single month, Scott, for about 6 months, looking for upside, looking for that run to the upside.
That's what your brother is looking for because he owns the calls.
I'm still in them.
I'm out of them.
Yep. Pete got out. I'm still in them. I'm not in eBay, though, and I think you are, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, why are you still in the calls?
Because I still see more upside here. I think these guys own the space with Venmo. I mean, I think Square is the up-and-comer. With what they're doing, Judge, and with Caviar and many of the things that Square does, I think they're really positive. But these guys are printing money.
In some businesses, that's a great point. In some businesses, first mover advantage really does matter because of network effects. Venmo is now a verb. It's in the English language. It's part of the vernacular. You don't Square somebody money. You Venmo them money. And it sounds silly, and it's not a financial metric. I think it's really important, and I don't think that goes away. And Braintree, we don't talk enough about. When you think about all of these social media sites and all these apps, what they're all trying to do now is not just ads, but in-app purchases. Braintree is facilitating people buying things on Instagram and Snap, and that is going to become bigger as well. I like both.
Okay.